for July 2023 in Niagara Falls specifically. So if you look at the average sale price, we can see the graph here. The average sale price was $676,000 in July. Now that is pretty much on par with where July was last year. So we've been pretty balanced. I mean, we had a pretty big drop, you can see here, in December and January. That's when interest rates were really starting to climb, and it looks like they were never going to stop. I mean, they haven't really stopped, but at least you can see now over the last few months, people are used to the rates. The market is settling in a little bit. Everyone knows now when you're going to buy, that's going to be the rates. So if you're making a move, we kind of know where everything's going to be. So we're seeing the market stabilize. We're obviously still off the peak from February and March of 2022, and we saw those record low interest rates, but we are seeing more of a stable market, especially in the single family type properties in Niagara Falls. The average sale price, like I said, was $676,000. So if we look at townhouses, the townhouse market has really seen some peaks and valleys over the last 18 months. You can see today that the average sale price is $632,000. That's actually down from June quite a bit. So this market, depending on if you have, there's a lot of varieties in townhouses. You have luxury townhouses, you have starter townhouses, bungalow townhouses. So this data could be skewed a little bit depending on what type of townhouse you're buying. Everyone knows that there really is a big difference in the price between the bungalow townhouse and two-story townhouse. Completely different set of buyers, and maybe we'll do a video on that to go over the different styles of these homes and who's looking at these properties and then those prices. But for a generic price right now, the average price of a townhouse in Niagara Falls in July was $632,000. So looking at the condo market, you can see from the graph on the screen that it's a little more stable. Again, in December, it did drop quite a bit like the rest of the market when the rates were really starting to climb and everyone didn't know what was happening. But you can see again, over the last few months, prices have actually climbed quite a bit and the market is stabilizing like every other sector from what we're seeing. So the average sale price of a condo in Niagara Falls last month in July was $495,000, and we can expect that to sort of continue its gradual rise, just like a normal market usually did. The condo market is its own niche market, especially in Niagara Falls. It's not going to have those peaks and valleys. It's going to sort of go up and down just a little bit with the market, but overall, we're going to see a gradual increase, and we've seen that over the last 3 to 5 years in the condo market, regardless of what's going on with the interest rates. And the last style of home in the city are the semi-detached homes. Last month, the average sale price was $570,000. Again, this one sort of has the peaks and valleys, as you can see on the graph, like the townhouse or the single family. It can really depend on what type of townhome, and we're going to do another video on that to show the different types of semis, because again, a bungalow semi or a luxury semi is a big difference between a starter semi, and that's why you'll see such a variety in prices month over month. But as you can see from the graph, over the last few months, things are starting to stabilize in the market. Now we are at the end of summer almost. The last few weeks, this is typically the slowest time in the market. This is when people are doing their last summer things throughout the cottage. They're fishing, they're golfing. I know I've been golfing quite a bit, trying to get those last few rounds in before the end of the summer. So what we can expect heading into the fall is an uptick, I would think, in showings, in buyers out there and investors. I think starting to get back into the market as the rates stabilize and everyone's more comfortable with where the market is today. So I'll keep you updated on how we progress through the last quarter of 2023. If you want any of this data sent directly to you, feel free to text me or shoot me a DM. Again, my name's Louras. I'm a real estate broker with the Louras team in Niagara Falls or Lepage NRC, and I'm always here to help.